Good afternoon and welcome inside of the James M. Grant Center. I'm Jacob Green. It's great to have you with us here on this second day of the Simpson Classic with the Cal Maritime Keel Haulers facing off against the Busnell Beacons. Handful of points already on the board for the Busnell Beacons after the three-pointer from Roy Bunn. Roy Bunn coming into this game was 3 of 13 from downtown, shooting 23%. Jab step driving down in the lane off the double team, off the glass. Tough bucket there for the senior forward for the Keel Haulers, Lawrence Long. Far side wing, Bunn with it, rocking the powder blues along with the rest of his team, the Bushnell Beacons, facing off against the Keel Haulers in the whites. Throwing up off the glass and one. Tough bucket there. We are officially underway for the first game here, the afternoon matinee between the Bushnell Beacons and the California State University Keel Haulers, officially becoming a Cal Poly school this year. I'm Jacob Green here on the Red Hawk Sports Network. It is great to have you with us. So, and one is made for the three-point play. Working kick back out. Soto directing traffic. Dribble between the legs. Momentarily lost it. Driving on Bunn. Handoff. Three ball. Downtown. Splash. Jordan Morency making it rain from beyond the arc. Bunn with the ball and the inbound takes it up the floor. Bunn with the pass to the 23 of Rylan Donovan getting the start. Swung around the perimeter. Between the legs, Soto pestering. Take that back. That is not Soto pestering over there. That is Morency pestering. And now, charge call. Keel Haulers to inbound. Soto takes it across the timeline. Driving down into the lane, fakes it off the glass, won't go. Long tipped away, but taken by Isaiah Wallace of the Beacons. Fakes it, back around to Bunn. Now driving down in the lane, 1-on-2, throws it up, draws the foul. Take that back, that's gonna be a blocking foul. My apologies, a charge foul, oh my goodness. Barking orders, directing traffic, trying to get across timeline as the Keel Haulers swinging around across. No full court pressure from Bushnell. Pull up Jay from the elbow, won't go. Rebounded by Burnett. Burnett up the floor. Pass was a little offline and was behind Isaiah Wallace. Did a great job of slowing down for a second to receive it. Inside, near side corner, three ball. Won't go. Rattles around, but just won't fall. Rebound caroms to Micah Johnston. Sends it up the floor. An easy one-hand layup for Luka Popovich out of Rockland, California. Now Bunn will pass it back and forth with Burnett. Just getting across the timeline as Popovich goes in between them. Bunn driving, kick back out, three ball, splash. Cam Berry making it rain as well. Cam Berry, a 6'9", 195 forward. Rylan Donovan with the foul. Jordan Morency will, the first shot won't fall. Morency on the year coming into this game, 100% free throw percentage, but he's now 8-9 from the charity stripe. The second shot here, 15:49 left to play in this first half. We have barely gotten underway and missing both after starting out the season 8 of 8 from the charity stripe. Morency misses both. Bunn up the floor with it, directing traffic, calling for the ball screen from Barry. No pick and roll. Outside the arc, another ball screen. Back to Bunn, inside pass, and off the glass, rattles around, won't fall. Had an easy bucket, easy lay-in. Johnston with it, sends it back. Morency, back to Johnson, driving in the lane, turned over immediately. Barry picks it up. Now another foul on Cal Maritime. Bushnell will inbound it on that right side baseline. Back up the floor, barking orders. It's the 24 of Wallace. Down far side, driving baseline. Off the glass, won't go yet again. Rebound poked away, but then Popovich got it again, and he loses it for a second there after Bunn was pestering him. Another great matchup here. Long driving in, spin move, reverse, gets his own rebound, but then tapped away. But it was off of the Keel Haulers last. So we get our first break in the action, immediate timeout. 10-9, the Keel Haulers lead the Beacons with 14:47 left to play here in this first half. You're tuned into the Red Hot.
You can go anywhere and get a degree, but where you're going to get the degree and have a little bit of a more meaningful impact in your life.
Everyone's like so outgoing and wants to know each other and wants to get together and hang out.
There's so much to do. You can go hike or you can go down to the lake.
Never been fishing before, did it up here, snowboarding. I mean, everything I've done with this community and the people has just been super fun.
The professors actually know your name. It's awesome. They want people to be here and they want people to succeed.
You're never alone. Like there's always resources and people to help you.
This will bring power into this.
Something that made me want to come to Simpson was hearing about how people have grown their faith with God.
There's so much the school has to offer, whether that be like spiritually, academically, sports, like it's just good all around. And it's great people, great mentors, great professors, coaches, you name it.
Experience,
Learn, grow,
And impact.
At Simpson University.
Simpson University is a proud sponsor of Nike, the official on-field gear of your Simpson University Redhawks.
Hello fans and welcome back inside of the Red Hawks Sports Network. I'm Jacob Green. It's great to have you with us. Driving down into the lane, Euro step off the glass. Isaiah Wallace just easily going in and getting a bucket. Johnston up the floor, near side wing. And now a travel call down on the floor on the right side baseline. As we will get our first look at Ashton Harvey, the 6'8", 245 forward out of Castle Rock, Washington, getting some burn in this game. Bushnell will inbound baseline, working against the full court press for the Keel Haulers. Johnston up the floor. Pass it far side. Popovich driving floater falls. Squeaky Johnson passes it back to Bunn, far side wing. A slew of keel haulers awaiting to check in, pass around the perimeter. Johnston with the ball pressure on Burnett. Then hitting the board out of nowhere, Corey Johnson, the 6'7", 220-pound forward out of Anaheim, California. Couple of Johnsons on the Bushnell Beacons roster who Simpson played last night and beat by a score of 90-75. The Redhawks will be in action following this game. Tip-off coming about 15 minutes after this final buzzer sounds. It will be the Simpson University Redhawks taking on the Corbin University Warriors. Down into the lane, outside the paint, at the elbow, backdoor pass, reverse layup for the keel haulers, number 14, Emerson Santos. The 6'5" forward out of Folsom, California. The freshman, he's looked good in both these games we've seen him so far in. Ball screen from Harvey. It's taken outside perimeter. Jump shot off the spin move, goes off the front of the rim. Santos battling for it, can't find the ball. Then Harvey got to it. Bushnell maintains possession. Bunn ball fake driving down in the lane and tipped away by Lawrence Long, but called for a foul in the process. 14-13. Maritime leads with 12:17 left to play. It's the first shot from Bunn at the charity stripe. There's a second shot from Bunn in this knotted up ball game. Roy Bunn, 75% from the stripe this year as that one rattles in and out. Should say it was 75%. Now he's 7 of 9 on the season after making one and missing one. Keel haulers with the board. Up top, crossover dribble, double team. Far side in front of the bench. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Squeaky Johnson and passed around. Now near side, inside pass, but intercepted by Christian Togiai. Outside, kicks it back outside. They're driving through. Now down into the lane, trying to get downhill, but a foul call on the 22 of Corey Johnson. Now a handful of substitutions. 11:44, ball being inbounded by the 11 of Kyron Pham out of Sacramento, California. It's given to the 5 of Stone, dribbling around the perimeter. Just a couple of hesitation moves by Soto. Got the bucket. Soto last night had himself quite a game on the year, shooting 70% from the field, 6 of 10 from downtown. On the ground foul called on the pass down low. Inbounding the ball will be the 5 of Squeaky Johnson. Gets it back in the post. Now up with it and getting the bucket there is Corey Johnson. So Squeaky and Corey Johnson, not related. One's from Vancouver, one's from Anaheim. Both sporting the last name. Squeaky getting the assist and Corey getting the bucket in the post, and leaking all the way up was Harvey. Actually poked the ball away from Soto momentarily. Crossover dribble, turned over. Here's on the breakaway for Bushnell. And an easy lay-in for Keenan Reckamp on the fast break. Able to get the bucket, almost rolled around and out. Stone swung all the way around to Emerson Santos. Jab step, gives it up to Kyron Pham. Pham, crossover dribble. kicked back out. Now driving down into the lane, pull up, jumper, and one. A foul's going to be on Ashton Harvey. The Keel Haulers' Nick Stone will head to the free throw line. Nick Stone on the year, 100% from the charity stripe, shooting 7 of 7. Chance for the three-point play for the Keel Haulers. And that will break the tie. 19-18, the Keel Haulers lead outside of 10 minutes remaining. Swung around in front of the Keel Hauler bench now, back up top. Martinez driving down. Pham pestering. Ball fake. Back up top. Jab step driving in on Santos. Now kicked out. Near side three ball. Won't go. Just a little bit too long from Martinez on the near side corner. Soto up with the ball. Back and forth far side. Now Soto driving in and a foul call. Martinez getting back down into the lane, ended up backpedaling. Would have been a charge call as we get a timeout call here. Breaking the action here on the Red Hawks Sports Network. I'm Jacob Green. Thanks for tuning in. The Keel Haulers 19, Bushnell 18, 9:44 left to play here in this.
At Simpson University, we believe in more than just earning a degree. We believe in transformation. Experience a community that creates lifelong impact and friendships. Learn from professors who know your name and invest in your future. Grow into the leader you were meant to be, grounded in purpose and faith, and impact the world in ways you never imagined. Your future starts here at Simpson University.
Hello fans, and welcome back inside of the Red Hawk Sports Network booth, inside the James M. Grant Center as well. Easy bucket there as Bushnell will take the 1-point lead. Ashton Harvey just driving down into the lane and getting the bucket. Keel Haulers slinging around the perimeter. Handoff goes to Soto. Back to Jordan Morency trying to hit the shot from downtown, but off the back iron, rebounded by Bushnell as they take it back up the floor. Johnson. Spin move, pestered by Soto, gives it up and just handed off a couple of times between him and Harvey. Martinez back outside. Reckamp, near side corner, three ball, splash! Squeaky Johnson from downtown. Pham up the floor, give it to Soto. Soto did a lot of ball handling last night for the Keel Haulers, and he's been coming off the bench so far, and he's done it well, creating plays, creating shots. Down into the lane off the triple team. Walking away with it is the Keel Haulers. Now corner three ball off the back rim. Tip in, won't go from Pham. Somehow gets the board. Put back here for Lawrence Long. It's about 4 Keel Haulers that touched the ball on that play. After a couple of tries that finally fell through and they got the bucket. And that pass over the head. Bushnell still has possession. Shot clock just outside of 10 seconds. Handoff goes to Martinez. Martinez driving down, and it's going to be a charge call on I take that back. It's going to be a blocking foul on Pham. As there is a trio of Keel Haulers that will check in now. As it'll be an on-the-ground foul. Bushnell looking to inbound. Ball fake jumper now from the elbow, but he's going to hold on to it. Slung back around the perimeter is Bushnell trying to reset, get a better look. Directing traffic near side is Squeaky Johnson. Now sent in, back outside. Swung around the perimeter, three ball, splash! Keenan Reckamp from beyond the arc. The far side wing, Anderson. Out of Disco Bay, California, and Santa Rosa Junior College, who just checked in. Now driving baseline off the glass and one. Lawrence Long heading to the line after the foul call on Ashton Harvey. That was his second, and both of his fouls have led to an and one for the Keel Haulers. Lawrence Long from the line, shooting 57%. He's 15 of 26. Just one shot here. That will go off the front rim, rebounded by Corey Johnson. Back up the floor on the far side. Bunn has it, guarded by Johnston. Outside, swung back around to Anderson. Now driving baseline and falling down, swung back around the perimeter. Three ball from the southpaw, splash! Keenan Reckham back-to-back threes. Keel Haulers have it right back as they take it up the floor. Bunn on the fast break. It's a 2-on-3 pull up three ball. Splash! Keenan Reckham, 3 of 3 from downtown. The southpaw sniper. He's got 9 points in the last minute and a half. That three ball won't go. Bunn looking, they swing it near side, driving down, kick back out the perimeter. And wide open on the perimeter was Keenan Reckamp again, but they had that inside pass down baseline. That's what they went with to get the easy bucket there. Anderson driving, loses the ball, picked up by Bunn. Sends it to the 22 of Corey Johnson, and the two-hand slam from Corey Johnson. That will warrant a timeout call after the scoring run from Bushnell. 36-23 with 6:02 left. You tune into the Red Hot.
At Simpson University, we believe in more than just earning a degree. We believe in transformation. Experience a community that creates lifelong impact and friendships. Learn from professors who know your name and invest in your future. Grow into the leader you were meant to be, grounded in purpose and faith, and impact the world in ways you never imagined. Your future starts here at Simpson University.
Hello fans, and welcome back to the James M. Grant Center. Johnston will walk it up the floor, guarded by Bunn. Scoring run from Bushnell thanks to 3 threes from Keenan Reckamp. Back up top to Santos. The Keel Haulers swinging around. Bunn guarding Johnson back up top. Nick Stone gives it up. Jab step driving down into the lane. Popovich all the way around in the paint. Spin move and then swatted away out of nowhere. Flying in was Cam Berry. That will be Bushnell ball. Went off of the Keel Haulers last. Bunn will walk it up the floor for Bushnell. Get across the timeline. Ball pressure from Johnston. Right at the logo. Crossover dribble. Now between the legs again. Trying to get on that far side. Sends it. Pass back. Bunn swung all the way around the perimeter. Double teamed near side corner. Now back up top. Top of the key. Bunn outside, swung back around the perimeter. 3 ball won't go off the back iron, batted around, but it goes off the Keel Haulers. And it will be Bushnell's ball. .505 left to play here in this first half, and Bushnell just went on a scoring run to create a large deficit for the Keel Haulers to come back from. Spinning down in the post. Back and forth. Now with the try won't go. Corey Johnson doing the dirty work down there, taken up the floor by Lawrence Long. Behind the back, thought about that three, but just nothing there. Now drawing the foul, Nick Stone rather, driving down into the near side lane. And Nick Stone will be taking his free throws after this quick break. You're tuned into the Red Hawks Sports Network. Bushnell leads 36-25 with 4:46 left to play here.
Simpson University is a proud sponsor of Nike, the official on-field gear of your Simpson University Red Hawks.
Hello fans and welcome back. Nick Stone taking his free throws here for the Keel Haulers. Coming into this game, again 100% from the line, 7 of 7. He'll get the three-point play. So Nick Stone, the sophomore guard out of Sacramento, California, nails it. Bushnell around the perimeter, gives it to Bunn, far side. Back to Anderson. Ball fake, back to Bunn. Guarded by Johnston. Just kicked around, ball fake again, driving down into the lane, two-step floater. Scoop layup, gets the bucket. Johnston up the floor. Isaiah Wallace just put in some work for Bushnell. He's had a couple of tough buckets like that. Crossover dribble now driving in. Stone, left hand, double teamed. Ran out of room. I believe that was a travel call. Didn't catch a zebra in time. Might have stepped out of bounds, not quite sure. Down on that right side baseline on your camera angle. Bunn back and forth with Wallace as they cross the timeline. Bunn sends it near side. Driving in, kicked out, far side three ball. Splash! Isaiah Wallace on cue. Now quickly back up before the Keel Haulers go long. Double teamed in the paint, kicked out, and they'll reset. Stone around to Johnston. Now Long battling with the two of Cam Berry. Rebounded by Berry, but a foul call before the missed shot and a rebound. It will be Keel Hauler ball at the charity stripe, as they are in the bonus. Both teams in the bonus. Again, with 3:38 left to play here in this first half. 41-26, Bushnell leads Maritime. This will be for the two of the Bushnell Beacons. Cam Berry, the 6'9", 195 junior, who gave Mr. Nyan Allen a very hard time last night against the Red Hawks, but Nyan Allen still finishing with 31 points. Cam Berry got into foul trouble early on in that game. Ended up finishing the game with 4 fouls, if my memory is correct. Johnston barking orders, directing traffic. Walks it across, between the legs, dribble guarded by Bunn. Far side, Long. Dribbling around, now matched up with Johnson. Far side baseline in the post, inside pass. Johnson goes up with it, gets around the block, but he's fouled. He's helped up. Shout out Micah Kendall down there on the baseline, getting some broom work in. Now Johnston will get a couple of shots from the charity stripe. Johnston on the year, 4 of 4 from the line, now 5 of 5. Awaiting the second shot, 43-27, Bushnell leads. Keel Haulers, with about 23 minutes of basketball, will have to climb back into this one. It was Keenan Reckamp, going 3 of 3 from beyond the arc as he Reckamp gives the inside pass. Now kick back out, 3 ball near side off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Santos. Given to Johnson on the fast break. Stone. It's a 2-on-2 spin move into the paint. Backdoor pass. Santos lays it in. 43-29. 3 of 3. Reckamp was from downtown to help Bushnell just create a very large lead. Almost the backcourt there as it's given back to around to Bunn, then back, now driving baseline. Floater falls for Caleb Burnett. Up the floor, hesitation, driving in, left-hand dribble on the outside block. Then he gets fouled. He will also head to the line. A couple of shots for Lawrence Long as he fixes his shoes. .228. Taking the first shot, hoping to make it and get a second, is Lawrence Long. And now Maritime only down by 15. And the second one will not fall through. Now 3-ball splash. Corey Johnson pulling up and hitting it from beyond the arc. Spin move, backdoor pass, and another foul there. It was intended for Santos on that far side block. Lost the ball. Emerson Santos will shoot free throws. Santos coming into this game has not actually shot a shot from the free throw line until just now. Foul was also on Roy Bunn of Bushnell in the Powder Blues. Second shot from Emerson Santos is good, 2 of 2. The inbound from Corey Johnson. Outside, the handoff slung back around all the way to Bunn. Guarded by Johnson. Johnson pokes it away, dives on the ball. My apologies, that's Ivan Soto, not Johnston. So he's saying Johnston, jab step, travel call though. Making the 3 after the whistle is Nick Stone. Ivan Soto caught me off balance with me realizing Johnston had checked out. Johnston had been just pestering Bunn so far throughout this game, and it was actually Soto that time stripping the ball away. Great defense from the 3 of Ivan Soto. Now driving down into the lane, a charge call there. And there's Johnston drawing the foul on cue as I talk about him. Got his feet set, stood in the lane. Now Maritime in the double bonus. Johnston directing traffic, call to play. It's across the logo, handoff. Long back around to Stone and then all the way back to Morency. Back to Long, between the legs dribble. And guarded by Bushnell's number 3, Caleb Burnett, 6'3", forward out of Junction City, Oregon, and he gets fouled. Drawing another foul there as the Keel Haulers are in double bonus with 1:24 left. And they have a chance to just slowly tack on a few extra points. 2 shots here for Lawrence Long, the 6'6" senior out of Oakland, California. Shout out the Bay Area. Here's the second shot. And that one's no good. Rebounded by Burnett. Up the floor, far side. Wallace. Going back around near side, jab step. Thought he was going to have room to take the three, but then Johnston called for the foul. It was Keenan Reckamp trying to get the open look, but was quickly double teamed after they found out what he can do from beyond the arc. Shooting 3 of 3 so far tonight from three-point land. So Reckamp will sink that shot. He actually leads with now 12 points, a shot to get 13. The second shot is off the back iron, rebounded by Long. Long up the floor. About 70 seconds remaining here in this first half. Quick pass back and forth. Oaked away, but if we have a off the ball foul call. Bunn will inbound to Jacob Martinez. Now up the floor is Martinez. Gets across the logo. Back to Martinez. Swung around. Reckamp. Little scoop pass. Johnson just pestering the one of Cole Beardsley. And now a deep three ball won't go. Tip in. Still doesn't go. Martinez with the board. Double teamed in the paint. Johnston asking how it wasn't a foul on him after he got grabbed when Bushnell got the ball back. Just a lot of tussling on the floor there. Jacob Martinez at the line for the Bushnell Beacons. The first shot is good, and now the second try. 50-33 Bushnell leads. 46.7 to play. Second shot will rattle around and fall in. Inbound goes to Johnston. Ball pressure from Bushnell. Swung around, back and forth passing. Perimeter. Now trying to hit that far side block pass. Poked away by Bunn, who corrals it. Gives it to Anderson. Anderson across the logo. Gives it back to Bunn. Bunn near side. Now swung around. Three ball again from Reckamp. Splash! He's 4 of 5 from downtown. He's putting on a clinic from beyond the arc here in this first half. 15 seconds now on the clock. Dribbling it around, looking for a last second shot will be Nick Stone. Gives it to Johnston. Johnston back up top. Swung all the way around to Morency rather. Now back up top, Stone. Three ball from deep. Splash! What a way to end the first half. Both teams hitting a few clutch threes. Maritime still in quite the deficit. They're down 54-36 as we cut to half. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for the second half. You're tuned into the Red Hawks Sports Network. I'm Jacob Green. It's been great to have you with us. We'll see you back in 15 for the second half. This ball game between the Bushnell Beacons and the California State.
Whether you can go anywhere and get a degree, but where you're going to get the degree and have a little bit of a more meaningful impact in your life.
Personally, it's brought me out of my shell for sure. I'm very introverted into myself. And then like coming here, everyone's like so outgoing and wants to know each other and wants to get together and hang out.
There's so much to do. You can go hike or you can go down to the lake.
Go play golf, people that work here. Never been fishing before, get it up here. Snowboarding, I mean, everything I've done with this community and the people has just been super fun.
Academically, I have managed to put much more time and effort after practices, into the books. Before there's an athlete, there's a student.
And you grow here a lot more just because the people you're put around and the professors they have here and just the faculty.
The professors actually know your name. It's awesome. They want people to be here and they want people to succeed.
You're never alone. Like, there's always resources and people to help you.
This will bring power into this, and then you'll have another one that's going to the light bulb.
Living here has made me much more independent, and it has made me much more of a disciplined person.
Feels like family. You feel supported by everyone you're with. It's a good community.
People are so welcoming here. It's just an awesome environment.
I think it's the best thing about it. I made the best relationships I've made in a really long time here.
Building relationships and deepening your faith, it's allowed me to really go in depth within the scripture.
Something that made me want to come to Simpson was hearing about how people have grown their faith with God.
If you want to continue on growing with your faith, Simpson University is the best place.
There's so much the school has to offer, whether that be like spiritually, academically, sports. Like, it's just good all around, and it's great people, great mentors, great professors, coaches, you name it. Everyone's here to help, and everyone wants to see each other succeed here.
Experience,
Learn, grow,
An impact.
At Simpson University.
That one won't go. Rebounded by Conrad.
The 0-1 delivery from the righty Jones off the first base side. Breaking ball hit in the air toward left field. To the track, at the wall.
This is Ezekiel Anderson's chance to put it in the end zone here with a second try. Receiver in motion, that's Selly. Turn and burn, goes back. Shotgun formation, handoff goes to Ezekiel Anderson. Tucks it and gets across the goal line. Ezekiel Anderson, touchdown, Red Hawks. There it is, the first one at home on this 2025 campaign.
Anderson dropping back fast, looking for the end zone, looking for Talon Ramirez. Caught by Talon Ramirez to the end zone.
Mills wide open, and the dunk by the man in the middle, Jace Mills. Another serve here, over the tape, right with the pancake. Davies, back corner. And the Red Hawks get the point. Quinn right. Now here's a guy, man. Run that back, put that on the highlight reel, coming out of nowhere, able to pancake the ball. Takes this one towards goal. Leaping up and in. Chloe Tague from deep.
What a
Fits
shot.
it between the crossbar and the full extension of Gabriela Montez. That'll put the Red Hawks up by 1. What a shot from Chloe Tague.
Deep. Oh my goodness. Dre is unconscious right now with 21 points.
You're tuned into the Red Hawks Sports Network.
Great to have you with us here on a wonderful Saturday night edition of Simpson Red Hawks basketball on what will hopefully turn into a win tonight between the Red Hawks facing off against the Nelson University Warriors, making the trip up from Arizona. A little bit of open space, gives it to Parker, now back to Allen up the top, they swing it around far side. Trying to get around the screen on the far side is Jilson, now taking down 1-on-2, looking for a little bit of help since this near side. Allen for 3, bucket, bang, Nyan Allen, he's got all 5 points for the Red Hawks tonight. More of a playmaker is what Coach Cohn said. Now Harms outside, 3 ball, will fall. Near side, Jilson drives baseline, kicks it out, 3 ball again, bang, nothing but the bottom of the net for the 22 of Dylan Harms. Jilson for 3, near side wing, bang! Now gives it up to the 24 on this near side wing of Omana, guarded by Wood. He'll drive into the lane, into the paint, slips up, and Wood with the one-hand stop. Ball fake, now gives it to Torrey, near side wing, drives baseline, at the block, spin move, nothing there, double teamed, one leg, kicks it out to Parker for 3, boom! Now on the fast break goes to Allen, and the slam! The two-hand slam from the big man, Nyan Allen. Gives it far side to Kilbert, Kilbert directing traffic, moving around, gives it to Allen, near side, Torrey cutting baseline, now 3 ball from Allen, will fall! Nyan Allen have a game in his Red Hawk debut, he's got 18. Jilson at the logo, guarded by Gonzalez, drives, kicks it out, Parker. Parker now into the lane, floats it up, finger roll will fall. For three, now Parker right in front of the Red Hawk crowd. Boom! Timothy Parker for three from downtown to put the Red Hawks up by a score of 74-63.
Guys going down every play with cramp and whatnot, so just to pull that one out is good. I mean, they had a few good looks at the end, which we don't like, but got lucky, and Dylan got a great board and secured it with two big free throws. So just happy to come out to win against a really good team.
What was it like running this offense? Again, Dre Ubas, an alum in the crowd. What was it like kind of filling those shoes a little bit, running the one, and just, again, the stat sheet doesn't necessarily reflect your impact on the floor. You had 10 points and all around a great night, shot 50%. But what was it like filling those shoes for you?
Yeah, Dre's my brother. I love that guy. He kind of took me under his wing last year, so to fill his footsteps, I guess, is a big role. But, you know, I just tried to play the best I could. I wish I could hit a few more shots, especially from three, but, you know, that's going to come. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, no, just great all around on the floor. And, I mean, those injuries, those guys going down, hopefully they're all right.
Yeah.
But just the veteran leadership of Nyan Allen, Timothy Parker, what's it like to have them with you on the offensive side? And then also Michael Wood coming off the bench along with Kellen Torrey.
Oh, no, yeah, it's huge. I mean, Nyan and Tim, you know, they're guys that are going to make the right play and, you know, get a good shot every time. So, I mean, we trust them for our offense. And then I want to give a big shout out to Mike. I thought he really played well, crushed the glass. I don't know how many points he had or whatnot, but his impact was felt every time he was on the floor. I mean, big shout out to my guy, Mike. He's crashing the glass relentlessly.
Yeah, 21 minutes off the bench, 3 of 5 from field goal range, 6 points, and just a great impact overall on the floor for Mr. Michael Wood. Jack, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Time, and congrats on the win.
Thank you. See you.
I think you can go anywhere and get a degree, but where you're going to get the degree and have a little bit of a more meaningful impact in your life.
Personally, it's brought me out of my shell for sure. I'm very introverted into myself. And then like coming here, everyone's like so outgoing and wants to know each other and wants to get together and hang out.
There's so much to do. You can go hike or you can go down to the lake.
Go play golf. People that work here, never been fishing before, get it up here. Snowboarding. I mean, everything I've done with this community and the people has just been super fun.
Academically, I have managed to put much more time and effort after practices, you know, into the books. Before there's a athlete, there's a student.
And you grow here a lot more just because the people you're put around and the professors they have here and just the faculty.
The professors actually know your name. It's awesome. They want people to be here and they want people to succeed.
You're never alone. Like there's always resources and people to help you.
This will bring power into this, and then you'll have another one that's going to the light bulb.
Living here has made me much more independent, and it has made me much more of a disciplined person.
Feels like family. You feel supported by everyone you're with. It's a good community.
People are so welcoming here. It's just an awesome environment.
I think it's the best thing about it. I made the best relationships I've made in a really long time here.
Building relationships and deepening your faith, it's allowed me to really go in depth within the scripture.
Something that made me want to come to Simpson was hearing about how people have grown their faith with God.
If you want to continue on growing with your faith, Simpson University is the best place.
There's so much the school has to offer, whether that be like spiritually, academically, sports, like it's just good all around. And it's great people, great mentors, great professors, coaches, you name it. Everyone's here to help and everyone wants to see each other succeed here.
Experience,
learn, grow,
and impact
at Simpson University.
Santos off the double team, gives it back to Sullivan. Sullivan double team Now gives it inside, jumper here, rattles around, won't fall, win with the board, 5, now down to 4 to 3, here comes the half-court heave from Nichols. Will bank it in! Destiny Nichols from the timeline at the end of the first quarter. That puts the Redhawks up by 11, the half-court heave from Destiny Nichols. What a way to send it to the second quarter. We'll be right back after this. You're tuned into the Redhawks Sports Network. Turns around, crossover, far side, gets the ball screen. Pull-up jumper, outside the elbow, will fall. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Put the Redhawks up by 1 in what has turned into a very close and back-and-forth game. Now drives baseline, throws it up off the glass, able to elevate over the block. Nichols out of nowhere.
Quick steal by Nichols.
It's a power play with one of the Knights down on the right side. Perez gives it to Lemus, thought about the 3, tries to weave it through, but it's blocked by the Knights before the Redhawks recover it. Monet Dunham in the paint. We just gotta tune out the crowd, you know, stay locked in.
For sure.
Nichols outside, sends it to Perez from 3, will fall.
Like, we had to bounce back from our 2 losses last week, but I felt like we came out strong. We were ready to play. Like, we wanted to get our get back, you know. We started the game pretty strong. We ended it strong. We had some big 3s by Andrea. We had some tough finishes by Dez, and I just feel like everyone contributed tonight.
Yeah, it was a great game all around. Foul trouble early on for everyone came to fruition a little bit later.
Yeah.
What was that like? From Coach Taylor's perspective, I mean, I'm sure you heard most of what he was saying. What was that pep talk like?
Yeah, it was definitely tough losing 3 of our starters at the end, but he just kept encouraging us. You know, we didn't have to do anything extra, just run the clock. The clock was our friend at the end, and we just ran it out, and yeah, we finished the game tough.
And working against a full court press all night pretty much.
Yeah.
I think you got two rests on the bench. You played 35 minutes of basketball. I mean, what was it like, those 2 breathers? How grateful for that were you?
It was nice. I got as much water as I could before I sweated it all out. But no, I was used to kind of playing a lot last year, so I worked out this summer hoping that, you know, I'd get a lot of minutes this year. So
from Sullivan, gives it to Wynn at the elbow, outside, Marshall from downtown, bang! Nichols off the floor, far side wing, driving, kicks it out, Marshall for 3 in front of the keel hauler bench, will fall! Santos now turned over, Nichols on the fast break, 1-2 step off the block, lays it in. Ball screen from Perez, jump stop now, Win from downtown, banks it in. On Sullivan, who gives it up now, baseline, Nichols with the swat, oh my goodness. Bank it in, won't go. Perez with a rebound, now Win with a jumper, splash. Giving up to Huff Hines, double teamed by Marshall. Marshall with the steal, 2-on-2, behind the back pass. Somehow stays in bounds to Win, now back to Marshall, off the glass. Oh my goodness, what a sequence in the handshake in transition by Win and Marshall.
Honestly, it's just, I can't do this without my team. Thanks to them, they're sharing the ball, just passing me the ball when I'm open, whenever. And kind of just working as a team, honestly. I mean, I can't do this without my team, so.
And we had Anna Marshall on the post game yesterday. She had, I think, 26 points by the end of this one, which you overshadowed with your double-double, but the teamwork of both of you guys, just great. We saw that in the play with the behind-the-back pass.
Yeah.
Nichols saved it from going out of bounds. It carried him to you, and you gave it back to Anna, and you guys walked away with the bucket. Just walk me through that play and that sequence.
We do this a lot in practice, so, I mean, just repetition and just being comfortable with the ball and just sharing it. It's a big deal, just like being able to know where everybody's out on the floor and know who's open. So we do a lot of 3-on-2, and that plays a big role. And so just being able to shift the defense and share each other the ball.
You're tuned into the Redhawks Sports Network.
Hello fans, and welcome back inside of the James M. Grant Center. 20 minutes left to play here between the Beacons and the Keel Haulers. Inbounding the ball will be the Keel Haulers number 13, Luka Popovich. He'll send it to Johnston, and then we'll re-inbound after a little technical difficulties with the clock not getting started. the Keel Haulers number 5, Nick Stone, not Ivan Soto. Keep swapping them. They look very alike here from courtside, but as we, get underway and everything, again, lots of players to memorize here in these 4 games on the docket for me in these 2 days. Rebound, now fast break up the floor, behind the back dribble, sent to Bunn, up top, swung around. Burnett outside, gives it inside. Now back up top to Burnett, swung around to Bunn, near side. Jab, step, move, step back 3. Had me at a loss for words. Isaiah Wallace nailing the 3 from downtown to open up the half. For Nick Stone, talking to his mom at the half. Found out he's actually a Michigan fan, as I myself am, so shout out Nick Stone and go Blue. And also his father tuned in from Michigan currently right now. And swatted away from behind Johnston. The swat from Cam Berry, the other 2 on the floor. Spin move into the paint. Floater up with it. Burnett gets the bucket. Keel Haulers swinging around the perimeter. Giving to Stone, back to Johnston. Johnston back up top. Stone far side in front of the Keel Hauler bench. Jab step, ball fake, step back 3. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Long. Now driving baseline, but foul call beyond Bushnell. Lawrence Long with the offensive rebound. Giving to Morency, swung back up top. Johnston back to Long from downtown, off the front of the rim, and rebounded by Burnett up the floor. Driving on Long, baseline, spin move, fade away, won't go. Put back also won't go, tipped away. Rebounded, 3 ball, rolls around, won't fall. Rebounded by Johnston. Battling with Cam Berry in the paint. Now double teamed. Berry coming in, trying to get some help. Throwing it up, rolling around off the back iron and falling in. Getting the and 1 for the Keel Haulers. That will be on Jordan Morency. Take that back. Jordan Morency will be heading to the line after that foul call on him. Morency at the charity stripe. Checking out is Cam Berry after his 3rd foul. Morency with the shot here on the and 1. Maritime down 59-38. That one goes off the front rim, but it's off of Bushnell. Unable to get a clean handle on it was Burnett. Stone to inbound. Gives it to Morency. Morency under and pass to Johnston. Johnson far side. Swipe now to into the lane off the double team. Flicked up, tried for the finger roll, but tipped away, and getting the board was the big guy, Ashton Harvey. Bunn up top. Hand off to Anderson. Another flick pass back around to Bunn. Bunn slung inside, but intercepted by Stone up the floor. Gives it to Johnston and a 1-on-2. Now to Santos. Cut through, but then fouled on the play as he tried to lay it in off the finger on the corner of the glass. Nick Stone was down on that far side block and was standing right in the way of that pass. Turnover from Roy Bunn. Now Emerson Santos at the charity stripe. Santos is 2 for 2 from the charity stripe tonight. Should say this afternoon here for this matinee between the Bushnell Beacons and the California State University Keel Haulers. Soto will check in. And checking out will be Popovich. Now got to be careful with Soto and Stone on the floor. Second shot from Santos falls. Now Maritime down by 20 with outside of 17 to play. Bushnell across the timeline, left-hand dribble. Back up top to Johnson. Johnson driving in, kick near side, 3-ball, splash. And it is none other than Jacob Martinez on the near side corner. Johnston working against the full court press from Johnson. Johnston versus Johnson spinning, throws it up, gets the bucket. Down into the lane in the paint. Now the full court pressure from the Keel Haulers. Johnston, Stone, Soto, Santos, and Morency on the floor. Stolen by Johnston. 1-on-2. Hesitation off the glass and gets the bucket. He's got 4 points in about 30 seconds. Some great defense being played by Micah Johnston. Great ball handler and a great defender as well. The offensive numbers not quite as potent, shall we say. He had 3 boards in the first half, an assist, a steal, but only 1 point, and that was from the charity stripe as he checks out. Checking in for him is Kyron Pham. And the easy lay in there down into the lane for Burnett. Bushnell just kind of having their way with the Keel Haulers. Pham doing the ball handling, directing traffic, swung around. Back up top to Stone, near side to Kyron. Kyron back up top, Morency swung all the way around. Thought about the deep three, kicked back out. Soto driving at the far side elbow, pestered. Gives it back up top to Stone. Stone off the ball screen, between the legs dribble, driving down in the lane. Hesitation, spin move, throws it up, trying for the and one, but missed the shot. He'll now take 2 from the stripe. Nick Stone, the 6-foot sophomore guard from Sacramento, California. Shooting 7 of 7 from the free throw line coming into this game. He was 2 for 2 before that shot right there. Now 3 for 3. We await this next shot. And that one will fall. He's now 4 of 4 from the charity stripe. A slew of subs for Bushnell. Reckamp and Johnson in, Martinez and Donovan out. Inbounded to Johnson, spinning on Pham, just trying to get across the timeline. Far side, jab step, now driving baseline. Hesitation move, trying to get around the blocks, off the glass with the right hand. Here's Corey Johnson, awaiting to check in at the scorer's table. Is the Keel Haulers number 24, Yannick Anderson. Far side back up top, Soto, Pham. Pham crossover dribble, spin move, back out, swung around. Soto back up top to Pham. Johnston has also checked back into the game. Ball screen from Santos, pick and roll. Now back up top, and an errant pass. Goes out of bounds, it'll be Bushnell ball. The pick and roll with Ashton Harvey was no good as we get a break in the action. Bushnell 66, Maritime 45, 15 left to play here in the second half. I'm Jacob Green, you're tuned into the Red Hawk.
The main reason I wanted to transfer here was just the faith aspect. I wanted to build my faith and get stronger and build a close relationship with the Lord. I think this was the best place to do it.
Something that made me want to come to Simpson was hearing about how people have grown their faith with God and just being surrounded by a family that makes them feel at home.
I feel like coming here, I'm able to understand why I believe what I believe through Scripture.
I felt like God kind of put a calling and he told me to come here.
Since we live by the Spirit, let us keep in step with the Spirit.
It allowed me to dive deeper into my faith. My faith is way more stronger than before I came here.
I feel like I've grown much more closer to God.
That helped me grow in my faith to talk about it a little bit more, be a little bit more outspoken about it. I'm thankful for it.
Because I forgot to turn it back on after the half. That's my bad. I didn't miss anything important, right? Hello fans, and welcome back inside of the James M. Grant Center. I'm Jacob Green. It's great to have you back here with us driving. Now upside the paint, kicks it back out near side, driving in. Floater won't go. Santos, I believe, got a finger on it down there in the paint. Be a keel hauler ball. So it must not have been off of Santos. Johnston just being pestered by Burnett. Some of the starters still in for Bushnell. Johnston far side back up top to Pham. Pham to Anderson. Slung back around. Soto back up top. Johnson. Ball screen from Santos. Mismatch trying to get around Ashton Harvey and draws the foul on Harvey. Soto to inbound. Goes to Johnston, far side, guarded by Burnett. Now Pham with it, double teamed. Nowhere to go. Squeezes through, falling down, slings it. Now baseline pass, double teamed again at the far side block and turned over. Burnett intercepting the pass, he'll give it to Johnson. Back up the floor. Johnson back with it after the pass back from Burnett, spinning around. Far side, deep three ball from in front of the bench, splash. Corey Johnson right in front of his own bench. Anderson to Soto. Soto guarded by Johnson. Back to Johnston, who's guarded by Burnett. Ball screen from Santos. Santos was wide open on the pick and roll. Pull up Jay from the elbow off the side of the rim. Won't go. And Karams to Santos, who somehow controls it. Pham with a double team, kicked out Soto. Anderson at the logo, slung near side. Pham. Crossover dribble, near side, jab step three ball, pull up Jay. Offline again. Johnston coming into this game 11% from the field, 2 of 18, and he just made that statistical category even worse. Jab step, trying to get space here again was Johnson. Now Squeaky Johnson for three, won't go. Put back, won't go. And then the second putback, drawing the foul, is number 50 for the Bushnell Beacons, Ashton Harvey, the 6'8", 245 senior forward. Yeah, and one. After, again, both of the fouls on him led to and ones. Some irony here. Soto will check out along with Santos. Stone will check in. Stone, Anderson, and the 34 getting some burn in this game. 34 for Maritime. That's Harrison Whitmore. Anderson to Pham, baseline J, splash. Whitmore, Stone, Johnston, Pham, and Anderson on the floor for the keel haulers as they try and crawl back into this one. They're down 71-47. Far side, Johnson, three ball. Won't go, too long. Stone ends up with it, takes it across the timeline on the fast break. Far side, corner three, splash. Kyron Pham, a 5'9" guard out of Sacramento, California. Right hand dribble for Reckamp. Swung all the way around. Given into post, guarded by Anderson. That's Johnson. I'll just pull up with the jumper. Rebounded by Whitmore and given to Stone. Stone up the floor with it. Across the timeline, gives it to Pham. Pham, spin move. Now down into the lane. Floater over the block. Gets the bucket. He was knocked down on the play. No whistle as we get a timeout call here. The keel haulers coach Colin Johnson thoroughly pumped as we pause for this quick 30-second break. I'm Jake Green. You're tuned into the Red Hot.
Black Bear Diner began in Mount Shasta, California. For nearly 30 years, Black Bear Diner has served up genuine experiences, served as a backdrop for great memories, and celebrated occasions around huge plates of delicious, home-style food. Choose from full-course entrees, combos, diner deals, little less portions, and of course, kids' meals for our favorite cubs. Our menu is served all day, every day, unless indicated. Black Bear Diner, a proud sponsor of Simpson University.
At Simpson University, we believe in more than just earning a degree. We believe in transformation. Experience a community that creates lifelong impact and friendships. Learn from professors who know your name and invest in your future. Grow into the leader you were meant to be, grounded in purpose and faith. and impact the world in ways you never imagined. Your future starts here at Simpson University.
Hello fans, and welcome back to the James M. Grant Center. Busnell with it, driving down in the lane, kicked out, but a foul call before anything can come to fruition. Inbound baseline for Jacob Martinez. Give it up top to Harvey. Fakes the handoff, near side, driving down, kicked out far side. Martinez back all the way around to Johnson now, outside the arc, inside pass to the other Johnson. Spin move on the near side block, but a foul call, push off. Falling to the floor was the 24 of Yannick Anderson, the kid from Disco Bay, California. Discovery Bay. Right there on the California Delta, where I've done some bass fishing and a handful of tournaments back when I was competing with the bass fishing team here with Simpson. Just in the last couple of years, and intercepted there. Wow, what a play by Keenan Reckamp. But it goes off his hands and into the keel hauler bench, so the keel haulers will just inbound. Stone to inbound as Bunn will check in along with Burnett for both Squeaky Johnson and Keenan Reckamp. Reckamp 4 of 5 from downtown, as I was saying. From the North Bay, down right near. Deep three from Nick Stone, rattles around, won't fall, tipped away by Bushnell as they get the board. From American Canyon, which is right next to Vallejo, California, where Cal Maritime is, 3-ball from Martinez off the side of the rim. Stone tried the one-hand rebound, but got it stripped away, driving baseline. Shoulder bump now given, and off the far side block, Corey Johnson gets the bucket. From American Canyon, but the keel haulers from Vallejo, so essentially my hometown university, but I've been up here in Reading for now on my 5th year in the master's program, and as a GA doing this broadcasting. It's been super fun on so many different levels, and even get to do things like this. Deep three from Vam, won't go, off back iron, and rebounded by Burnett. But having Cal Maritime come up here and from Vallejo, but then even California Delta, which is how this whole one-sided conversation started, with Yannick Anderson from Discovery Bay, California, down there on the edge of the part of the California Delta rather, where I've done some competitive bass fishing. Now driving baseline, given power dribble, far side block, kick back out, 3-ball. Fan with a jab step had me full down near side. Johnston 3-ball, rattles off the back rim, won't go. Johnston has been having a tough afternoon shooting rather. So far for Johnston, he is 2 of 7 from the field. Oh, a couple of stutter steps, and Burnett hits the bucket, and now as Maritime will get a slew of subs in. Santos, along with Morency and Lawrence Long, 3 of the 5 starters. Pham will check out. Stone and Anderson on the floor, along with Morency, Long, and Santos. And now we get a timeout call, breaking the action. I'm Jacob Green. You're tuned to the Red Ox Sports Network. The California State University Keel Haulers taking on the Bushnell Beacons, who lead this game 77-52 with 9:52 remaining here in this ball.
You can go anywhere and get a degree, but where are you going to get the degree and have a little bit of a more meaningful impact in your life?
Everyone's like so outgoing and wants to know each other and wants to get together and hang out.
There's so much to do. You can go hike or you can go down to the lake.
Never been fishing before, did it up here. Snowboarding, I mean, everything I've done with this community and the people has just been super fun.
The professors actually know your name. It's awesome. They want people to be here and they want people to succeed.
You're never alone. Like, there's always resources and people to help you.
This will bring power into this.
Something that made me want to come to Simpson was hearing about how people have grown their faith with God.
There's so much the school has to offer, whether that be like spiritually, academically, sports. Like, it's just good all around, and it's
Hello, fans, and welcome back inside the James M. Grant Center. I'm Jacob Green. It's great to have you with us here for this Saturday matinee between the Busnell Beacons and the California State University Keel Haulers. You're tuned into the Red Hawks Sports Network. No co-commentator with me, no color commentary, but I am joined by my whole production crew. Joe, the producer, Blue back behind the lens, and then AJ Raffaelli up behind us directing things and orchestrating the whole show. 77-52, Bushnell leads with 9:46 to play. The Simpson University game will be taking place following the final buzzer of this one. There's a couple of Beacons await to check in. Cam Berry along with the 23 of Rylan Donovan. The shot from Lawrence Long will not fall. Checking out, getting off the floor is Corey Johnson. As Cam Berry checks in, he'll slide in on that near side slot of foul line. A near side block, down low. Second shot falls. Taking up the floor and full court pressure from the Keel Haulers far side. Three ball, too long, and rebounded by Lawrence Long up the floor, given to Stone. Pulls up, three ball, just off the back iron. Just a couple of three balls from Nick Stone here in these last few minutes, just barely missing. Far side driving down into the lane, kicked out near side wing, back into the post, spinning, driving baseline on Stone and Anderson, kicked out, three ball from Bunn, splash. Roy Bunn, a 5'11", 170 guard from Portland, Oregon. Stone to Long, back to Anderson. Anderson directing traffic. Wants a ball screen from Santos. Double team, pick and roll. Santos turns, flips it up off the glass, draws the foul. Now a shot for Emerson Santos. Three of four from the line so far today. Misses that one. Now 3 of 5. Stone will check out for Chatha. Santos, here's the second attempt from the charity stripe. Will rattle around, won't fall. Rebounded by Berry. Bushnell gives it to Bunn up the floor with Morency trailing. Now Anderson. Bushnell swings it around. Kicked out far side. Driving, hesitation move, throws it up off the glass. Keenan Reckamp, who has just had himself a game. He is 6 of 7 from field goal range, 4 of 5 from beyond the arc. He's got 17 points for the Beacons. Chatha back to Anderson. Anderson working on Bunn, crossover dribble, driving baseline now, and poked away by the 30 of Keenan Reckamp down low. Cal Maritime down by a score of 82-30. (82-53) rather. Now 2 shots again after the foul call. Micah Johnston has checked in for Jordan Morency as well. Santos to take another couple of shots. The first one falls. Coming into this game, Emerson Santos had not taken a foul shot this year. He's now 4 of 7 from the line. And now 5 of 8. And all 8 of those coming here in this game. So long pass, getting Bushnell across the timeline. Shot clock under 20 seconds. They're looking to just burn as much clock as they can, run the ball around. Given near side to Martinez, guarded by Chatha. Double team. Breakaway pull up J, splash. Off the pick and roll was the 2 of Cam Berry. Turned and had a wide open space, decided to elevate and hit the jumper. Hesitation move long, slung back up top. Chatha from 3, splash. Amanjeet Chatha with his first points of the game. Key Haulers trying to pick up the pace. Johnston driving. It's a 1-on-4. Gives it up to Anderson. Anderson near side wing. Hesitation move. And the zebra blows the whistle. Says he stepped out of bounds. Bushnell will inbound. Keenan Reckamp. Again, Reckamp 4 of 5 from downtown. That one he did miss was from about 28 feet out. Bunn gets across the timeline, guarded by Johnston. Getting the ball screen, almost went into the backcourt there. Slung up top, driving down in the lane behind the back dribble, crossover near side block, spin move, kicked out far side. Bunn now jab step, driving in, backdoor pass off the glass, and the bucket registered for the 23 of Rylan Donovan. Johnston up the floor to Chatha, pull up 3 ball. Oh, just off the front of the rim. Just a little bit short. Decide to have space. Why not let it fly? Bunn far side in front of the scorer's table. Again, getting that ball screen. Outside, Martinez. Hesitation. Back outside the arc, gives it near side to Bunn. Back up top, Martinez driving, trying to get past Chatha. Barreling down into the lane. Runs into Johnston. And that'll be a blocking foul on Johnston. 2 shots for the 31 of Jacob Martinez. Fun fact about Cal Maritime, it's right across the water from Martinez, California. So again, Jacob Martinez, last name, fairly common last name, but in the Golden Bear, which is the ship that a lot of these keel haulers spend time on, with it being a Maritime Academy, actually goes all around the bay right there and through the area of Martinez and part of the California Delta, which again, Discovery Bay, where Yannick Anderson is from, so right around all near there. Now driving down into the lane and an easy lay-in for Lawrence Long. Now a turnover. Believe Bushnell stepped on the line when they inbounded the ball. Turnover on Bushnell. Key Hauler ball down by 30 with 5:57 left to play. Running out of time and needing a miracle. The Keel Haulers inbound pass goes to Santos. Back outside. Out of carry. Now 3 ball off the front of the rim. Rebounded. Kick back out. 3 ball again. Splash. Sam Adicary on the reload from Woodland, California. Ball screen. Driving down, left-hand dribble, turned over. Keel Haulers with it. Adicary up the floor, looking for some help. Gives it to Lawrence Long. Long dribbling around, gives it up to Santos. To Chatha. Chatha jabs, now drives baseline. Looking for some help, guarded by Martinez. Sent back up top to Santos at the logo. Near side, back around, Long. Driving, plants, goes up with it and blocked from behind by Cam Berry. That foul will give 2 shots for Lawrence Long, the 6'6" forward. (90-63). First shot is good. Lawrence Long on the year was shooting 57% from the line. He also has 50 boards on the year coming into this game. Something to watch as well, Cam Berry, who just got that tip right there. He has 4 fouls. Finding himself in foul trouble again. Chatha with the pressure on Martinez. Martinez spinning far side, jab step, outside, getting the ball screen, now near side again. Driving left-hand dribble, kicked out far side in front of the bench. 3-ball, splash, and it's none other than Keenan Reckamp yet again. 5 of 6 from downtown. He now has 20. Far side long pull-up jumper right in front of the arc. Won't go, tip in, falls. Whitmore with the tip in. The volleyball set-esque move. Now Reckamp with it, gives it to Martinez. Martinez ball screen to Berry. Foot was on the line, spins off the back iron, rebounded by Long. Long will take it up the floor. The logo, now crossover dribble, driving, far side 3-ball, splash! Sam Adekary, 2 of 2 from downtown. 93-69, 3:59 left to play here in this ball game between the Beacons and the Keel Haulers. I'm Jacob Green here on the Red Hawks Sports Network.
At Simpson University, we believe in more than just earning a degree. We believe in transformation. Experience a community that creates lifelong impact and friendships. Learn from professors who know your name and invest in your future. Grow into the leader you were meant to be, grounded in purpose and faith, and impact the world in ways you never imagined. Your future starts here at Simpson University.
Simpson University is a proud sponsor of Nike, the official on-field gear of your Simpson University Red Hawks.
Hello fans and welcome back inside of the James M. Grant Center. I'm Jacob Green. It's great to have you with us here for this afternoon matinee. Crossover dribble trying to get across the timeline is Bushnell. Now up with it is Beardsley. Sends it far side. Martinez. Hand off back to Beardsley. Crossover dribble guarded up top at the 15 of Adekary. 3-ball just short and goes out of bounds. Keel Hauler ball. Inbound from the Keel Haulers, number 10. That's Hunter Young. Swung around, Chatha, near side Young. Back up top, jab step, kicked out. Adekary driving, spins, elbow. Nothing there, gives it to Santos. Santos outside the perimeter, between the legs dribble, driving baseline, spin move, and loses his footing, scoops the ball, and it's turned over right to the 23 of Rylan Donovan. Speaking of turnovers, 15 now for Maritime, 8 for Bushnell, as this ball is tipped away into the backcourt. Martinez with it off the recovery from the 23 of Donovan, sends it near side. Beardsley. Now 3-ball, just off the front of the rim, rebounded by Berry, and the putback gets the bucket. Martinez letting it fly, and Berry helping him a little bit, the putback. 95-69 with 2:30 left to play here in these final minutes. Between the leg dribble, Adekary, now far side Chatha. being guarded by Martinez. 3-ball, front of the rim, won't go. Rebounded by Martinez at the top of the key as he walks it back across the timeline, closely guarded by Adekari. Given far side wing. 3-ball again from the southpaw sniper, but off the rim. 5 of 6 now for Reckamp. And a tumble trio of players. And Jonah Lopez getting some work in with the broom down there on the right side baseline. Checking out is Santos along with Chatha. As the Zebras deliberate. Also talk things over with assistant coach for Bushnell. Bushnell will inbound baseline. Take that back. The Beacons assistant coach, Jordan Alexander. Check that, not the Beacons head coach. That is Bushnell. The Keel Haulers assistant coach. The duo on the Bushnell side of Eddie and Jordan Alexander. And a bucket there off the inbound for Jacob Martinez. Keel Haulers swing it around. Far side in front of the Keel Hauler bench, now back up top to the logo. The shot clock is about to expire. Reverse layup for Adekari. Just making his own shot. 97-71. Bushnell trying to get in triple digits. Martinez up the floor. The Keel Haulers trying to stop him, and foul here by the 25 of Julian Dickens, the freshman guard, getting some burn in this game. He's played in 1 minute of basketball so far this year. 1 minute in one game. Inbound goes to Beardsley. Up the floor, guarded by Adekari. Now double teamed and poked away right back here toward the broadcast booth. Getting some involvement in this game. Inbounding is Beardsley. Into the backcourt. Martinez, guarded by Dickens, gets across. Now into the front court. Euro step, gets around, but the bucket won't go. Rolls around off the rim. And a jump ball called. Wrestling for it is the 40 of Bushnell, Paul Abanda. Those third stringers for both teams getting some burn. Handoff goes far side to Christian Togiai. Outside the perimeter, being guarded by Beardsley. Crossover dribble. Now jumper won't go on the step back, kick back outside the arc, driving loop to loop and scoops it in. The scoop layup off the glass. 30 seconds to play. Bushnell with a shot clock differential of under a second. Motioning to go toward the basket. Martinez, backdoor pass to Ibanda, who got tripped up, didn't make the shot, now sends it back up top as they reset. Beardsley back around to Martinez. Martinez almost double dribbled right there. He's at the logo. That might just take the shot clock violation. And now the differential flipped the other way as time will run out. No differential. They won't have to get a shot off before the final buzzer sounds. And this game will end by a score of 97-31. Maritime drops this and they fall to 4-2 on the year. And the Bushnell Beacons will improve to 3-4 on the year. And about 15 minutes we'll have the Simpson Redhawks taking on the Corbin University Warriors. It's been Jacob Green here on the Redhawks Sports Network for Sam Nakata, Curly Wilson, Rob Hartley, Jill Walker, AJ Raffaelli, and Little Boy Blue back behind us working the camera. I'm Jacob Green saying thanks for tuning in. 15 minutes we'll have the Redhawks coming up.
You're tuned into the Redhawks Sports Network.